Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M53 M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Prokhorovka Encounter, and it's under the command of General Anonymous. Battle started. Well, that's the 8-inch howitzer, I can tell that because the gun barrel doesn't extend over the front of the vehicle, and that means he's got a 203mm howitzer, the 8-inch. It'll do 1050 alpha, penetrating 52mm of armour, and it's got a burst radius of 11.1 meters, which means, well, he's pretty well effective at damaging the enemy. If he was using premium ammo, it'd go up to 12.2, but General Anonymous hasn't loaded any. Okay, he's putting himself in the bushes here, but that's a little too close to, well, being seen, because you can just be seen at the back there. Okay, we've spotted a Centurion Action 10, or rather one member of our team has, and we have platooned with a couple of our team members, an LT432 and a Striv S1. Okay, the enemy's got an EBR 105, unfortunately, and we've got a Hawk 30. It looks like our teammate hit that guy. And yes, he's taking fire, and he goes down, so that's good. That's a kill to one of our teammates. In fact, it was the Striv S1 who got the kill shot. Defender, also being hit very, very hard. And General Anonymous is about to fire. He fires a round in, and the target's killed before his shell arrives. Meanwhile, that EPR is still running spotting runs on the west side of the map. Oh, we just lost the Striv. Taken out by their AMX-30. So that's a bit annoying. Okay, Object 430U, a lurver, and I think there was another target there as well. Was there another Object 430U? He's going for this one. Lined up, ready to shoot. Direct hit, 286 hit points. Reload time is 34.67 seconds, which is about average for a 203mm. Okay, this is an encounter game, so obviously it's all about that cap area. And one of our tanks has gone very deep into enemy territory, that VK4502. I don't think he really meant to do that, but in actual fact now he's put himself in grave danger, because the enemy does have a 4502 as well. Oh, what's going on here? I wonder if General Anonymous was moving at all. His engine was going. Yes, the enemy's got a 4502B as well, and he's going in to intercept our guy in the dip. Well, General Anonymous fires a round in and changes position just slightly. I think he's worried about that EBR 105 who's just doing another scouting run. I'm not sure if General Anonymous has Sixth Sense, you see, so if he is spotted, then if Sixth Sense doesn't go off, yeah, he's going to be a bit worried about enemy shells coming in his direction. That's probably why he stayed close to the bushes. Almost loaded, going for the Object 430U. Oh, there's a lurver there now. Is he going to hit that? Oh, the Object 430U's come back again. Just dialing in. Almost ready to go. He's ready. Fires the round in and gets a direct hit. No explosions, so we know we touched the target. But that EPR is still hovering around this area, causing no end of problems. He has been hit. When those EPRs are hit, normally they just don't stop going, and they should stop, because wheeled vehicles, whenever they were touched by shells, they were just basically disabled. It's almost like they've made the wheels out of diamonds. You can hit them as hard as you like, but you won't damage them at all. Goes for the lever, and 445 hit points off him. Yeah, that EBR's still running spotting runs. There he goes again. He's marked him as target to try and encourage his teammates to fire at him. And one of them just got a shot for 343 into him as well, which is quite good. If only we could nail that scout, because he's the one who's lighting up our team at the moment. We're 2 up on the enemy. We do have our own EBR 105, and he's doing spotting runs for General Anonymous at the moment by finding these objects and the lurver. Well, he hit the object there, 392. He's now 1 shot. Anybody gets a shell into him, he's probably going to be out the game straight away. And we've got a pinger as well, I'm afraid. Yes, our object 140 is pinging the map a bit. But I do believe he's actually trying to encourage some of our teammates to engage in the battle. There's the lurver. Almost ready to shoot. Rounds out. It lands to one side. RNG says no, and well, he only picks up 309 hit points of splash. The enemy EBR's coming up the west side again. And we're not loaded, so we can't do anything. But our teammate in the SU-130PM does. And that's the end of that wheelie. And, oh my gum! Now, I think the SU-130PM did spot... not the EBR 105 did spot us. Because he managed to get... The lurver managed to get a shell into us from some distance away. And I can't see where the shell struck, but... The fact that he did hit us and we're in those trees and bushes means that, yeah, we were probably lit up by that EBR, which means General Anonymous is probably working without a sixth sense. Anyway, he's going to return the favour on the lurver, rounds out on him, and that's a direct hit for 398 to complement his shot for 333 hit points. And that was an APCR round as well. The lurver fired at General Anonymous. That's a bit of a waste of shell because his standard AP would have been enough. In fact, HE rounds would probably have gone through General Anonymous. The armour on the M55 is basically the same as on the M47 pattern, but yeah, I think an AP round would have been perfectly okay. Well, he's aiming for the T44, but he's now loaded. He pulled back to get a leading shot, but the T44 turned around. T44 goes down, so does the standard B, and now we've got a Wizzy 111 Mod 14 there. And he splashed for 284 with a near miss. Well, we've got 2 enemy tanks in the cap at the moment. It is an encounter game, so it does take longer for them to cap out, but you do have to pay attention when there's 2 enemies in the cap, because that will cap out at normal speed. They've managed to get more than 50 cap points up already. General Anonymous is going to go for the Ferdinand. See if he can get around into him. Leading shot. Rounds out. Direct hit! Good shot. 28 capture defense points there. Went right into the casement, that one. The crew inside that inside that tank destroyer, they would be hearing bells by now. Unfortunately, the Wizzy 111 Model 14 has actually got to the railway line. And our Object 257 went down. Or is he? No, there he is. He's actually in the cap. He relocated, went back up to the cap to try and kill the Ferdinand. We're going for the VK4502B now, which was the other tank that was capping. And that's also a reset for 49 cap points, which means... I think that means that General Anonymous has got himself a defender. He only needs 70 defense points to get that. He got more than 28 or 28 off the Ferdinand. So to get 49 off that VK means that yes, he has got at least 70 altogether. Going for the IS-7. Just working out where he's going. He's headed forward, rounds out, lands behind him, 174 splash. Our teammates are going for the kill. Looks like the Wizzy 111 came over the railway line, but he's gone into that dip. So he's difficult to hit from here, unless we can see him. IS-7 is almost out of health, and he's killed by the 121. Yeah, that 121's been busy as well. He's got 3 kills already. Okay, there's still somebody in the cap, but the scores are even. There's the Ferdinand, so he's come out of the cap. So it must be that VK4502B that's in the cap. The Ferdinand goes down, taken out by the SU-130PM, and the Wizzy 111 Model 14's been spotted. There he is. It's shooting into a ridgeline there. You can see that you've got to work out where the red line ends, because the red line has to end on the target. If you have the red line, sorry, excuse me. If you have the red line extending from the ridge line, then you're not on target. You will actually hit the ridge line ahead of them. Okay, he's trying to work out where to place the shell. It's almost loaded. Rounds out. Oh, an RNG. It was horrible there. I'm afraid that shell went wildly inaccurate and nowhere near the Wizzy. Nowhere near the aim circle for that matter. It was outside the aim circle. It actually hit the embankment behind the Wizzy. So he wasn't even touched. But General Anonymous is going to get another shot any second. Just lining him up, working out how far back he needs to aim to get the lead. And again he gets another bad shell. RNG not being kind at the moment. He's only got 4 rounds left, so he needs to get a kill here. He needs to get rid of that guy. They're still capping. And somebody needs to go into the cap and get that reset now. General Anonymous lines up the Wizzy. Works out where he's going. And I think he's just about there. Yes, he gets the splash. And takes out the Wizzy 111 Model 14. Okay, so they've stopped the cap going because somebody's actually gone into the cap. I think it's the 121. And there's only one enemy left, and he's just killed the capper, the 4502B, and that wins the game. That's excellent. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's the second class tanker for General Anonymous in the M53, M55. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 11. A Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. He got a Defender medal for resetting the cap and getting 70 defense points. And a High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. 4,736 hit points of damage, highest damage in the game. Next highest scorer was the Object 430U on the enemy team with 45456. When it came to kills, though, it was the 121 who did the best. He got 5 kills. There's 5 enemy tanks with 2 kills apiece. Unfortunately, General Anonymous only got that 1 kill, the Wizzy 111 Model 14. But when it came to base XP, it was that 121 again. 1,135 to him, 983 to the SU-130PM, and 959 to General Anonymous. He fired 17 rounds, got 6 direct hits, no penetrations, 14 splash. Damage of 4,736 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He did receive a hit, it was from that Lerva and it did penetrate him. But he damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 1, and did 996 hit points of stun assist off 13 stuns. He got his Defender medal because he got 78 defense points in the cap. On a free play account, he earned 37,869 credits, got 9,468 from personal reserves, total 47,336. And after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 5,389 credits profit. On a free play account, he earned 959 base XP, times 4 for the first victory, 3,836, stop that. My Alexa alerted me. 3,836 XP altogether. So a very good game there by General Anonymous. Sorry for the interruption there right at the end. 3 medals, not a first class, not an ace tanker, but it's a very satisfactory win. So well done. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching.